Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Going live tayo. Let me check here in my Facebook if it's already good. Okay. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Medyo malamig na po dito sa amin, no? Kahit walang snow, medyo malamig po, no? Okay, let me check. Naka-live naman. Ayan, it's good. Yeah, yesterday, shout out to Coach Reynold and Coach Allen and Coach K and Albert, no? Because they interviewed Coach Fernan Santiago, our first crown diamond. At ang sabi po ni Coach Fernan, no? Sa simula talaga, madami din talaga yung effort niya, no? Sa business. Dami din po siyang mga experience, no? Hindi po madali maging crown diamond. At saka from his past experience, yun po nadagdagan, no? Yung mga experience niya. Dito pa si Coach Tan, i-add natin. Hello, Coach Tan. Good morning.
Ay,
Nakapasok po kayo.
yes.
Yes, finally. Yan, nagkukwento po lang ako doon sa success story ni Coach Fernan kasi according to him, he's messaging 30 people a day talaga before he started to become a diamond. So it takes effort, no, and
Oh,
dedication
yeah.
in
Oh,
doing
yeah. Oh,
every
yeah.
business naman talaga, 'di ba? Kahit
Kahit saan.
mag-open po tayo ng sari-sari store. Minsan nga madaling araw gising ka na kasi mamamalengke, 'di ba po, Coach Tan?
Exactly.
Yeah, so si Coach Tan po nasa California and he is also doing Live Good business at the same time. Although Coach Tan, kahit po nag-work kayo, bakit po napasali po kayo dito sa Live Good?
Oh, that's a good one. First of all, the opportunity is very different than any other kasi yung MLM industry has been there for quite some time. But the uniqueness of this project is very disrupted in the sense that it's just a membership club. You know, hindi siya traditional na kung mag-member ka, kailangan laging may product. Pag naging
Mm,
member ka, lagi kang may product. Kami, kada buwan, lagi kang bibili ng product. Ito, kakaiba. It's a
tama po.
membership club, and then you buy when you want, and when you don't want, okay lang. So,
Yeah, right.
pero what happens is, kabaliktaran ang nangyayari. Yung tuloy, yung mga uh, products natin, sobrang dami ang nabibili every month kasi nga mura. Pero dahil mura siya, ang reason na mura siya dahil ang company nag uh, spend ng time talaga to research the product as well as make sure that the products are of high quality, and not only that, it's effective.
Mm,
Effective talaga ang product. And last but not the least is,
tama po.
ulitin ko yung disruption mo. Yung membership club talaga natin is already, uh, anong tawag nito, changing the MLM industry. Change talaga
Coach
siya.
Tan, can you share about yung halimbawa yung sa Netflix po, no? Para maintindihan po ng ating mga viewers, yung subscription based concept po, like the
So,
Netflix. Yes.
so lahat naman tayo subscriber. Well, in our world today, everyone is a subscriber. I think that no one is a subscriber nowadays. So manood ka lang ng YouTube kung gusto mo magkaroon ng magandang content at lagi kang notified sa mga pinapalo mo na mga influencer, subscriber ka. Okay?
Mm.
So, in today's world, everyone is a subscriber. So, however, uh, bilang subscriber, hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng chance na merong party financially doon sa kita ng influencer. So, in
Mm.
other words, in other words, uh, halimbawa sa Pilipinas, merong more than uh, 500,000 subscribers ng Netflix, nanonood ng
mm,
movie. Okay? Pag nanood ka ng
mm,
movie sa Netflix, dahil nag-subscribe ka, magbabayad ka monthly, di ba?
mm,
Pero manood ka man o hindi, magbabayad ka. Normal yun.
mm,
Pero ang kagandahan sa ating Live Good is that pag subscriber ka dito, meron kang income. Sa Pilipinas, nagbabayad ang mga 500,000 subscribers to the tune of 200 million pesos a month ang binabayad ng Pilipino. Ni piso, walang bumabalik sa subscriber. Imagine mo, 200 million a month. Dito po sa Live Good, merong bumabalik sa atin. Basta
mm.
member ka lang ang subscriber ka. So yun ang pagkakaiba. Kaya nga sinasabi natin lagi, it's a membership that pays. Yun,
Yeah, tama po.
yun ang concept mo.
Yes, so kakaiba po tayo kasi we are a membership shopping club. Yun po ang pinagkaiba po dito sa Live Good. And yeah, of course, we can get discounts sa products if you will be a member only. And if you want to become an affiliate, there is also an option to become an affiliate. Yan po yung maganda dito po sa Live Good. And for me naman, nagustuhan ko po si Live Good dahil first, naghahanap po talaga ako ng murang product like yung Super Greens kasi talagang I've been using Super Greens since then. And most sa mga Super Greens na kita ko po at na-try ko ay medyo may ano siya, pricey siya. And then at the same time, ah, may monthly auto ship 'no, yung mga company na nasalihan ko kaya sabi ko ayoko na yung may mga monthly auto ship kasi nakakapagod na po yun, yung monthly auto ships.
Mm-mm.
So, when Scott shared this to me, I'm 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 very blessed na na-share niya dito at saka yung 5-minute video napakaganda kasi na-appreciate ko agad, yung concept ng business. Nakuha ko agad 'no, sa 5-minute video pa lang, nakuha ko na po agad yung concept ng ating business. So, yun pong maganda. So, our team is growing, especially here in the USA and also in the Philippines. No, shout out also to Coach Lola and Coach Reynold Bascos, Coach Allen, sila Coach Medi. Medyo madami-dami na no sa team natin po nandito sa USA. And we are also reaching out to all Filipinos also here in the USA no that take a look at this kasi personally we are benefiting from the product alone. Yeah. Coach Tan, nawala ang video mo. I-play na natin yung kay no? Is it okay
Oh,
or you want to talk more?
sige, play na natin.
Sige, tingnan po natin itong ano, may live kasi dito sa company now. So, mag-watch muna tayo, guys. Che-check ko. Yeah, yes. Sige, wait ha. Che-check ko muna kung naka-live na ba. Pag nakita ko live na eh. Ayan, wait ha. Alright. So, itong maganda dito sa StreamYard kasi pwede natong i-share screen yung ano at makinig po tayo dito.
Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. Today, we want to discuss a topic, and it's really about why we need to supplement.
Big one.
Yeah, very big one. It doesn't have to go into that much depth to really understand why nutritional supplements are necessary for our bodies. And this is a question that we get often,
Right.
and I'm sure it's also maybe some pushback that you get when trying to discuss our liquid nutritional supplements
Sure.
to somebody, and they say, "Well, I don't need to take supplements."
Yeah, I don't like supplements. Why would I take them?
Right, or I'm
I
healthy.
eat a healthy enough balanced diet. I'm healthy. I feel great. What do I need them for?
Right. So, I mean, that's a great thing if you feel great.
Yeah, sure.
But we also want to let you understand
I want that.
that, yes,
The goal.
even when eating a balanced diet, even when eating or living a healthy lifestyle, our nutrients are depleted in our body. Not every single one of them, but I guarantee you've got one or more nutritional deficiencies. And what these nutritional deficiencies, I mean, they can cause a slew of health conditions that you're just wondering, like, why is this happening to me? Why do I feel like this? And it can be as simple as a one little vitamin or mineral that your body is deficient in, and adding that into your diet is like, oh my gosh, a wake-up call. Everything starts to function properly. And again, you'll hear us talk a lot about our magnesium and how it's involved in over 300 reactions in the body. So think about that, just being deficient in that one little mineral, right? If that's going on, then some or all of those 300 reactions in the body aren't taking place properly. And then we aren't living our healthiest lives, or our healthiest selves. So,
I'm going to jump in real quick because I think this is, people don't realize that they are taking supplements. Because fortified foods is exactly that, right? They've added in vitamins or minerals because they've recognized this for over 100 years that there are vitamin deficiencies, and that, it's like, even if you do your best to eat your best, most well-balanced diet and meals, and you do everything that you think is just spot on, perfectly done correctly, you're still dealing with, science has shown that 9 out of 10 people are deficient in at least one vitamin or mineral. And you can see this, so the way that do you mind if I go into this about recommended daily allowance and the whole dietary value thing? So the FDA has been fortifying foods for over 100 years. I think it started with iodine for goiter, for thyroid function. So we've been iodizing our salt for over 100 years. Then we started fortifying other foods to make sure that we're getting enough vitamin D, vitamin A, calcium, all our B vitamins. I mean, so I think milk, dairy products, cereal, breads, snack foods, fruit juices, not all fortified, but most of them are fortified. And they're doing it because we're trying to prevent disease, right? So vitamin D deficiency or super deficiency would be rickets. Vitamin C would be scurvy. There's a vitamin B deficiency. And so that's the case with most vitamins and minerals. And the way that the labeling requirements on foods now with the FDA, they follow their dietary value or daily value. And that's based on the RDI, recommended daily intake. This does not take into account age, gender, pregnancy status, nothing.
Right, whether you're a vegan or not, that's a big one, because it's different. You're lacking different nutrients.
Yeah, and so it really doesn't take any of those variables into account. So you can imagine the amount of inaccuracy there is, though. So, and they're doing this when you look at a dietary nutrition label, supplement facts label, you're seeing the percent daily value based on the RDI. So again, no age, no gender, not taking into account that, but they're only listing it to prevent disease. They're not trying to say, here's what optimal health might look like. Because again, there's no magic bullet, there's no absolute certainty as to what one particular person should be taking in a vitamin or mineral.
Right.
And we know this. And Lisa and I are both huge advocates for eating whole foods and clean, healthy foods. But we know at the end of the day, despite all of our best efforts, and it's what we would love for everybody to do, is eat all of these foods and get all of your vitamins and minerals and be perfectly healthy, but it's just not happening. It's not happening. And so that is just a little bit kind of back history on the way that the FDA does label these. So definitely not anywhere even close to a perfect science. They're literally just saying, here, this amount of vitamin D to prevent rickets, right? This amount of vitamin C to prevent scurvy. So again, we're not in the world of just identifying and preventing disease. We're saying we want to optimize health. And how do we do that? Well, supplementation is a huge part of optimizing health.
Definitely. And I found it very interesting. This morning, I was kind of just like, because a lot of people come to me with, Dr. Google answers. Yeah. And so I just was plugging in, like, why do we need nutritional supplements? And I know what sites that we use, and I know what resources that are legit and that we rely on. And I also now got to see everything that Dr. Google's plugging in there. And there's so much of it that was like, some were like, well, you shouldn't need nutritional supplements because you should be able to get everything from your diet. All this should. But
yet the FDA fortifies foods.
Right.
So,
it's very twisted. And even if you are, this goes back into, I talk a lot about how our soil has changed, our modern farming techniques.
For sure.
So even if, say, you take Ryan and I, and we are eating a perfectly well-balanced diet, we are making sure every day we are getting our organ meats and our seaweeds to get the iodine and our fermented foods and fruits and vegetables and everything, doing everything, then you have to think about the modern farming techniques, right? And things are just, our soil is not as rich as it used to be. So we're growing these plants, fruits, vegetables in the soil that maybe our farm animals that we will eat are consuming, but then also that we're consuming those foods. And then the animals are not getting the same nutrients,
Yep.
and then we eat the animals and we're not getting those nutrients, or we eat the plants and we're not getting the same nutrients. So we think we're doing ourselves a great job, and on paper it looks really good.
Sure.
But then if you really go and get your blood level tested, your micronutrient
Exactly.
level tested, then it's like an eye opener. It's like, God, I thought I was doing so well, and I'm deficient in this, and this. Enter nutritional supplements.
Right.
Good
point. That was solid.
I get my micronutrients tested. I try to do yearly. And that way I just know for myself, and it is forever changing. Okay. Not think, you can't just do it once and expect that to be it. Unfortunately, it is like an out-of-pocket expense. I will tell you guys, I have a list of a few ones that you can do online. If your practitioner does not do it, because it's typically from like a lifestyle medicine doctor or functional medical doctor that will do these tests. But super, important to do if you really want to understand. There's other things that deplete our nutrients. Big one is mental and physical stress. Depletes our bodies of nutrients. I think almost everybody out there has a level of stress. Okay. And then what's that doing to your body? Again, depleting those nutrients. So you think you're doing everything great, but then you're stressed out. Life is busy, kids, this, that, financials, and then our nutrients are depleted. You talk a lot about
the three big ones: alcohol, stress, and drugs. Or no, so alcohol, exercise, and drugs. So depleting minerals, alcohol, of course, yes. Exercise, we know for sure, absolutely does. And going back to the whole idea that they're not accounting for age, gender, or pregnancy status. Imagine three brothers. Imagine this one that's 20 years old in the military, active duty, very physically fit, very demanding life. Imagine another couch potato, like professional gamer, and then there's the one that's just unable to put on enough muscle mass. He's at home, but he's got other autoimmune conditions and disorders, maybe insulin resistance. There is tremendous variation between those three individuals. So when Lisa talked about micronutrient testing and how to really sort of optimize your health, that's really what you want to get to eventually, because the depletion of vitamins and minerals really does depend on lifestyle and your goals. And I think you were going to lead down to the drug-induced nutrient depletion.
Yes.
So drugs is the last and probably the biggest one, because so many people are on prescribed medications now, pharmaceuticals. And pharmaceuticals have borrowed a lot of their science from plants, but they've been isolated to interact in the biochemistry of the body in one specific way, usually. And they're really very targeted. And what ends up happening is they interrupt a pathway, a cascade of events. I mean, you can name the drug, and I can give you something that it throws off. Whether it's a statin drug and throwing off coenzyme Q10, whether it's a water pill that's depleting your body of potassium and magnesium, or a blood pressure medicine, or
what about just some over-the-counter ones like antacids or allergy medications?
Oh my gosh, all the reflux meds that we take for heartburn. I mean, those things are blocking all kinds of things from absorbing, because they're altering the microbiota of the gut, the pH of the stomach. It's a disaster. So we've really got to be mindful of all of this and watch our Zoom on drug-induced nutrient depletion. We do go into a lot more detail, which would be super beneficial probably for you guys that are out there. And any questions you have, please email us on this.
Right. So again, our Live Good supplements, they are supplements, they're nutritional supplements to a healthy diet.
Right.
They're not these supplements that are out there marketed for like this quick fix to like do something. Mm-hmm. These are literally to fill our nutrient gaps. Yes. These are a safety net to make sure on a daily basis we are getting what we need. Because I was looking at this, the Center of Disease Control says, we should consume about 2 cups of fruits and 2 to 3 cups of vegetables a day.
Twice that amount.
Yet, though, they found out that 76% of adults don't eat enough fruit, 87% of adults don't eat enough veggies.
Don't even hit the lowest recommendation.
Right. So, and again, when we talk about this stuff like the lowest recommendation, like how Ryan's talking about the RDIs, is that is just to get by. You hear me say a lot about surviving and thriving. Right. Do you just want to merely survive and maybe not really reach that longevity that you really should? Yeah. Or do you want to thrive? Do you want to be healthy and vibrant and live a long life? Again, thus increasing that health span or making sure that health span and that lifespan are equal.
Man, well said. Perfect. I'm going to list these real quick. Brain fog, being stressed out or poor sleep, allergies, low energy, low libido, so low sex drive, pre-diabetes, constipation, or just poor bowels. So if you've noticed that you're constipated one day and then you have, say, runny stool the next. What about infections and poor skin, mood swings, slow recovery, and body aches? And that's, if any of those, if you experience any of those are not normal. That is not to be normalized, and it has become normalized in our society. And it really shouldn't be, because if you're dialed in your nutrition, if you dial in your sleep, your stress, your nutritional supplements, your exercise, the lifestyle, the pillars of health, these should be rare. These should be like, no, I don't deal with any of that. No, 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 no. And ultimately, dietary supplements are one of the main pillars of the health cycle. So guys, now I think if this hasn't answered the question as to why dietary supplements are important, then I don't know what will. If the writing is all over the place, it's evident, it's right in front of us. It's fortified junk foods like cereals and junky snack foods. Like,
And we shouldn't be eating.
We shouldn't be eating those anyway, but they're telling you, here, we need to put this in so that you don't get sick. And this is just
right. And what about a big one I do want you to touch on, because this is a lot more common than people think, but the MTHFR gene.
Yeah.
Like a mutation in it.
Of course.
We are just, and I have it, we are just not absorbing
it's not absorption as much as it is just they're not able to be used by the body.
Right. So we need to like take more and more and more. And that's another reason why I really stay up to date on my micronutrient test.
Of course.
But I have a few. So these are common nutrient deficiencies, and they're common, but they're all in our supplements. And I want you to think about this. Okay, well, do I eat enough of this to make sure that I'm not deficient in this? So big one. Okay, iodine is very common nutrient deficiency. And like Ryan had mentioned earlier, it affects the thyroid. Are you eating your seaweed every day? Are you eating seaweed every day? Because I mean, we have seaweed here. We do. I like to have the seaweed snacks, but I don't eat it every day. D3, very prominent in fatty fish and egg yolk. But here comes, a lot of these are going to be common denominators of like the fatty fish and the egg yolk. But you think about this, we're told we're not supposed to eat too much fish because of our,
PCB,
polluted.
Yeah, PCBs,
polluted
mercury,
ocean.
heavy metals, polluted ocean.
Right. So you can say, oh, well, have your fatty fish 1 to 2 times a week. Well, therefore, you're not getting what you need to be getting from it, because you need this stuff on a daily basis. Iron, very common in red meat, organ meat, sardines. We do a good job with our organ meat, we try, but I know a lot of people don't. It's not really something that we enjoy eating. I gotta sneak it in there. Red meat, you're told not to eat it all the time. So just things that, again, we're not eating on a daily basis. B12, very common, again, high in organ meats, dairy. Vitamin A is a big one. Here comes your organ meat, and then your fish liver oil. Calcium, big, magnesium. But again, these are very common nutrient deficiencies that, again, are very hard to get from a diet on an everyday basis. Not to mention, we enter in our super reds and super greens, those phytochemicals. Same thing goes from modern farming. It is stripping the phytochemicals from our plants. We've got to make sure we're consuming these every day.
But we're depleting the soil down to just dirt, right? We're not regenerating it. The plants don't have a way to thrive, so we continue to increase fertilization. We're dealing with increased pests, so we're using pesticides. Then we're like, oh, wait a minute, we need to develop GMO crops that can handle all the pesticide, and glyphosate resistant. You're like, whoa, these crops are certainly not as nutrient dense as they really should be or once were. Right. Yeah, so the GMO, like the whole thing is just a cycle. It's all, and it's okay to admit our mistakes. We've gone down the path of this mass food production and tried to do it with large monocrops, and very obviously failed, and we're not correcting our actions quick enough. And so therefore, we just aren't getting the nutrients and the quality of the food.
Right, and I didn't even touch on the fact that, and I think we all know this, but like this is real, organics. If you are not buying organics, like when they test, what was I listening to? I think on the podcast, they were talking about tomato, right? A conventional versus an organic tomato. And the nutrient profile was night and day different. I mean, the conventional tomato was like just depleted of all its vitamins.
Organic is still not
exactly
what it should be, right?
Exactly. So again, you're trying to do a good thing. You're going to buy your organics, but it's hard to also buy everything organic. I mean, I go to the grocery store and I look at my thing of raspberries that's this big, and it's like $6.99. I'm like, oh my gosh! But the conventional one is like $3 cheaper. But then I know, like, what's the point? I'm not going to get those nutrients. I might get the yummy taste, but I'm not going to get the nutrients. And then I'm exposing myself to pesticides, which are further going to deplete my body of its nutrients. It's just cycle.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Do you want to look at either?
Yeah, let's just see if there's. Did you scroll already?
Yeah, go ahead. Go to the top. Just scroll down.
I'll try to go real quick.
We didn't even talk about the supplements, but it's pretty clear. Like the way that Live, like you said, Live Good fits a sort of a paradigm shift, not necessarily a magic bullet. Once, like,
Okay, these are some specific personal questions. Email those to me, lisa@livegood.com, please. Difference between super reds and super greens, the ingredients. Okay, Bruce, we just touched on about eating organic. What is this? Oh, everybody likes my shirt. We should think about adding these ones, huh?
I think we had those made off as a one-off.
Yes. Okay, so somebody's just talking about like a blood panel. A regular blood panel that you do from your doctor is not going to show you micronutrients. So that's what I was saying. It's a specific test that you need to discuss with your doctor about, and not all doctors do it. Typically, functional medical doctors, lifestyle medicine doctors, it is an out-of-pocket expense. Really ranges anywhere from like 300, 600. Like, it's no joke, but I do really recommend doing it. And again, I did say I would list the ones that I know you can do online. So Let's Get Checked, Everly Well, and My Lab Box. If you need those, again, email me. But again, Let's Get Checked, Everly Well, or My Lab Box. So these are online ones that you can order kits and do. Sometimes they're urine kits. It's not where you have to get, do a blood draw, but yes, but each one is different. But again, I find this extremely important. I mean, this will go down and list. And something about mine, I didn't touch on this, that I just recently had done. Now, where's our meetings? I take 2 scoops of these per day. I actually had a question on this too, an email. I also take 1 to 2 servings of our protein powder, which is rich in amino acids. I eat at least 2 servings of meat per day, rich in amino acids. I was deficient in 2 amino acids. That's my body. So I'm just letting you know, like, you think like just by doing that bare minimum, that RDI, that RDA, whatever, that you're doing enough for your body, but each body is unique. My vitamin C was also low this time, but my nutrient panel I did 6 months ago, my vitamin C wasn't. So things also change. So if you can do these on the regular every 6 to 12 months, I highly recommend it. I know it's an out-of-pocket expense, which is tough, but your health is your wealth, guys.
Cool. All right. Good job. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for
All
tuning in.
right,
Have a happy
guys.
Monday.
Thanks for watching. With that, a great info from Lisa and Dr. Ryan Goodkin. So for those who are really looking for great products at an affordable price, okay, I'll just share the screen here. Okay, in the Zoom, somebody's asking about the super reds, no, and the super greens. So I will show you the ingredients there. So this is our shopping mall. Now we have multivitamin for men, for women, D3, K2. Okay, that's good for your support strong bone density, excuse me, maintain healthy heart function, in highest quality of vitamin D and K. We have also ultra magnesium. I'm taking this. It's really good. It supports over 300 enzyme reactions in the body and for sleep support. We have also protein. No, this is the one that Lisa is telling. I love the protein. It really tastes great. And then the super greens. No, we'll check the ingredients here. What I love about the super green is that the ingredients, take a look, guys. It's all organic with all greens. And for those who are really looking for barley grass, you can consider this because there is a barley grass in there plus other greens that you can have. No, and then we have also organic blackberry, raspberry, and strawberry, and with lactobacilli, with beetroot also. Okay, so back, we have the super reds. This is the one that Lisa was telling. Super reds is good for heart health. By the way, the super greens is good for digestive health. And that's super reds. See, there's a lot in it too. I love the super reds: alfalfa, barley, beetroot, wheatgrass, hawthornberry, aronia, oatgrass juice, spinach, pomegranate, grapeseed extract. So this super red is only $18 for members. If you want to get discount, check my link, livegood.com/good health for you. Okay. So we have also organic coffee. This is really great. supports healthy mood, focus, mental clarity, and then for weight management and with mushrooms. This is really, really amazing. Is only $17.95. Okay. We have also CBD for pets and for human consumption and essential aminos. This is the one that this is saying that she's taking for 2 scoops because it's good for our muscles and boost stamina and recovery, promote energy and focus. Okay, we have also factor four um, for a cream for any discomfort, and then collagen for anyone looking for collagen. Try this one. Look at the price, guys. Only $27.95, and then energy and focus patch. That's only very very affordable. That's 14.95. Okay, and other products. We have skincare and other packs. You can get discounts in it. Okay, so that's our product, and more products to come according to our CEO, around 200 to 300 products in 2 to 3 years. Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys for hopping in and watching here in my live. So see you later. I'll try to tap with Coach Tan later. He's still a little bit busy right now, but yeah, we will be back later in live. Okay. Thanks for watching and happy Monday. Stay healthy and take care everyone. See ya.